Just for the record, all these stockings are up year-round. Just in case anybody was wondering, I just like Christmas stuff. So, Seth Rogen is undoubtedly my favorite actor. Sure, he's had a lot of stinkers, but he's also had just as many good movies. But even if it's a stinker or a good movie, they never fail to make me laugh, and this one's really no different. The Long Shot is a romantic comedy, which is a complete guilty pleasure of mine, and it follows Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. Theron? And Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. I'm just going to say that. If I'm wrong, just correct me. Seth is a reporter who just lost his job. Charlize is the Secretary of State who is now running for president. Charlotte, who's played by Charlize, is very career-focused and kind of lost all the fun in her life. Fred, played by Rogen, is a goofball who never really quite grew up. This is a description that you can pretty much apply to 90% of romantic comedies, and it usually works, but just enough. The Long Shot, however, is elevated above the rest by being absolutely hilarious and, weirdly enough, having amazing chemistry between two high-powered leads that I never thought I'd see. There's honestly so much of this movie that I like that I didn't see coming. Like the way it builds Fred's character of being this amazing writer that has convictions that he sticks to, even if it means losing his job. Charlotte is like this amazing female role model, but she also has a real fun side to her that she doesn't let on to anybody. There comes a point in pretty much every romantic comedy, though, where the girl breaks up with the guy for being immature and refusing to grow up. Like, that's honestly the plot of Knocked Up, another one of Seth's movies. But that's what's different about this movie. Charlotte loves that side of Fred and really sticks by him for that. It switches it up, and I really like that. This whole thing gets a little bit dark and sexy at times, especially with the two sex scenes. They're light and you don't really see anything, but they're honestly the funniest parts of this entire movie. I'd be an idiot, too, if I didn't mention O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son in this movie. I'd only ever seen him in Straight Outta Compton, so we know that he has acting chops. But this guy really has comedy chops, too. Like, I'd pay good money to see an entire movie of just him and Seth Rogen doing like a buddy cop or something. Now, wrapping up, it's pretty obvious that I really liked this movie. I bought it, and I have it on my Xbox, and I've actually watched it quite a few times. Rogen's growing up, he's getting gray, he's getting older, and it's actually kind of refreshing seeing him like that. It's nice. Charlize in a role like this is something I never thought I'd see. It really shows her range by doing something like this and something like a Mad Max and completely pulling it off. I realized that this movie was a huge flop, but that's honestly nobody's fault for anybody in this film. It's good, it's funny, I really liked it. It's a mid-budget comedy movie, which never happens anymore. The only fault it is of is the person that was stupid enough to release it next to Endgame. So, I give this movie an 8.2 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other reviews.